This is Elizabeth. I'm flying solo for now. Maybe I might be flying solo the entire time. Debbie J had the audacity, to have other things to do today. No, it's fine, cause you know life. We gotta do the things, and so she's gotta do the things. I know it's not crafty fun things though, so there's that. That'll teach her. Any Hoobins. Hello, Carol Johnson. Hello. Wait, let me go to this one. Wait, nope. Yep. Turn that. Well, hold on. Fitz. Hello. Daniel Brown. Welcome. PJB Stampa. Hello. How are you lovely peoples doing? Okay, so we're gonna put the phone up here so I can see the comments. It is Sublimation Thursday. What are we sublimating? I have no clue. You guys, I cleaned my desk. I got my sublimation caddy right there. But I don't know what I want to do. I feel like I had a plan last Sublimation Thursday and then forgot about it. I should honestly leave myself a little sticky note on the cart that says, hey, you said you wanted to do this today. But I don't know. I have things we can sublimate though. I need to design something cool for this because we can sublimate these little sequins, but I don't know what I would sublimate on it. You know what I mean? Like, and we would have to do both sides because it's just glorious. Jenna! Delisa's at work. Then we have the little baby bag, and we have the little brother baby bag. And I honestly don't even know if we can sublimate this. But then we have these little thingies. And I've got some fabric. I don't know. Do we want to do something? We should we should do. I've been making bags. I made a bag. Maybe we should do. Let me think. Hold up. What if? Because, see, I made this bag. Isn't it the bestest? This is some Tim Holtz fabric. But what if we did some fabric that we could make little chunks out of and then do, like, another bag? That would be kind of fun. I think that would be kind of fun. If we made... How would we do it? Would we do it freehand, or would we do like a pattern of die cuts? Because we could totally, we have the things. We have so many things, you guys, it's not even funny. Come here, you. We has the things. Because what if we made things like patches that we could sew into a bag? These are, I made that bee and bag. Yes. I mean, look it. We could do things like this, and then we can sew them into the bag. I feel like that might be something fun. And then we can do like an eclectic little bag. Because we also have these things. These things that we have, like, extra paint. We don't really know what color they are. Oh, we do. I wrote it. Orange, blue, green, yellow, black. That's supposed to be black. Like, we could die cut some stuff and then plop it onto our fabric so we can make a bag. Say apple, please. Apple? Then you can give the bag away. Well, I'm going to be making one of these bags, and I'm going to be giving one of these away. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to take me a minute because I worked on this. It was a 6-hour live. A 6-hour tour. But this one is coming up for grabs. Not this one. This one is my prototype. I did some samples because I'm not sure how I want the fringy bits. I did a sample where it's open like this. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do it exactly like this or have it open like this. And then the little fringies will be fringy. Because that's super cute too. Janice says, I say it the same way, and Jeff always making fun of me until he heard Elizabeth say it too. Now he makes fun of both of us. Bag has the same A sound as apple. Bag. Apple. Yeah, bag. I don't know. It's a thing. And it's funny too, because Pam is, why is that one blurry? Pam's from Washington too. Jana used to hail in the Washington area. Let me see if I can fix the blur on that. That's like super. What the heck was that all about? My other camera is saying, I think my other camera is having a fit because I got rid of its older brother. Like, bye. I got an upgrade. And they're having issues. Behave yourself. But yeah, I was born in California and grew up in Oregon and Washington. So, I didn't know I had an accident. I didn't know. I always have an. I am an accident. No. Actually, I am. I was a pill baby. My mom was on the pill, and she still had me. I was. I am an accident. Any Hoobins. Where was I? Oh, yes. We're gonna use the things. No, I'm not from Washington. I just live here now. I know, but you could be picking up an accent. But she doesn't. She doesn't. And we shall do things with these. Use the things that we have. And then we also have pre-made ones. But these are the ones we made from cleanup. Cleanup. See, look it. That would be kind of fun. We could press that in there because then it would be white. I think we're going to do that. We're going to use that. We're going to die cut some stuff and we're going to make little fabric thingamabobbins. Thingahoomins. Ooh, that one might be fun. On a bag. We'll put some bugs on a bag. We're just going to press some stuff into the fabric and then sew it into the fabric later. There's a chat. We could paste. Do I have the width? Do I have the width? Let's find out. We should have the width. There's a little square of that. Hold on. These are infusible inks from like Cricut and other companies, because you can do whatever you want. Why do I have that piece? Do we know why we have this piece? Yeah, she had to help the hubby do some stuff, not craft related, so there's that. But she might stop in later. I have my Zoom open and the audio up, so if she stops by later, she can pop in. I know the width has to be in here somewhere. Because that's just silly that I have the chat and the sassy, but not with the width. Width has got to be in here. Chat with sassy. Okay. And I need to do another pin thingamabobbin. Okay. Scraps, 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 scraps. There's the chat. Little scrappins, scrappins. We could always write with, but that one. Well, what the heckin'? Go figure. We don't have width. We could die cut it though, because that's how we did those ones. We'll get the width. That is so weird. We don't have chat with sassy. We might do that one in the width, because why not? Fine. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nappity nap time. Oh, girl, you need some sleepy sleeps. Get some sleepy sleep. Have a good nap. Mary, this is the first trip I've taken using with a walker. Juggling that in my way, too many bags was extremely challenging. Sometimes painful. I got you got multiple bruises. And Mary, which Mary? Mary's Crafty Creations. Hello, hello, Cordelia. She says Janet came to her senses and moved to the south. I moved to the east. Cordelia says, I'm from Georgia and I live there now. Jay, hello, hello. Yes, I stream to both. If I'm on the YouTubes, I'm on the Twitch. If I'm on the Twitch, I'm on the YouTubers. Yes, I figure I will get more engagement. Engage. Yeah, we're gonna get our little word dies because these are from. What are these from? These are from the Santa. These are from the Santa letters. So we'll get that out. And then I think we should do flowers. I know I just feel like silhouette-y flowers. Let's die cut some of those. And then we'll press them into the fabric. The fabric of our lives. Right? And then we'll do some, like, these bugs. We're going to put the bugs into the fabric. This one we'll just do like so. And then I can cut the fabric down to sew in some bugs. And then this. I'm glad you got to go there. Take care of yourself. This will be fun. We'll put that. And then we'll do things like this. Where we'll put the little green and then it will be white. Or we could even do like, and see how it goes if we put well, maybe not green. Should we do green on green or blue and green? Or black and green? Little black hearts, little blue hearts. Like put another page behind it and see what it does. I don't know if it'll work like that. That's that one. But like that, and then have a little square of that. That might be fun. It might even be fun to have it like that. Let's cut that. Let's cut it. And we don't need it to be perfect. And then we'll press that. That'll be fun. So I think we'll get... This one kind of looks like a little speech bubble. Let's make it look like a speech bubble. Because we can do whatever we want. We're going to round that corner. Then we're going to come over here and round that corner. And then round that corner. Oh, doesn't that look like a little speechy bubble? How cute is that? We'll put that on there. We're going to do all the things. Let's get some letters and do some die cutting. Die cutting. Christmas Santa letters. That would be in the Santa pile. Then we'll do some leafery. Any other things we would like to see on a bag? Oh, come on, where's our little Santa dude? With our letters. Ah, found him. Found our dude with the letters. There's our letters. And then flowers. Because that's what I'm feeling. Do. I have pulled the bag of flowers. Okay, so that one's a nice one. We're gonna do those. Not that one. Not that one. Because they gotta translate. They gotta translate, right? That would be kind of cute, though. I think we'll use that one. If we did something like this, we would have to sew them together, like all the pieces. That might be tempting, but maybe a project for another day where we do something that layers up and we sew the layers together. That would be so amazing. We'll have to try that. Oh, some leafery. We can definitely do that because that'll translate good. Like this little tree bit. Like if we cut it and then stitched them together, that would be fun. I like the shape of these flowers. They might translate really good. Okay. Those would probably not. Okay. That's what we're going to do. We're going to set those there. And so we're going to die cut some stuff. Die cut. So amazing, right? You know it. Okay, and then we have our chat. And we have Sassy. So when we press that, it's going to say sassy, and then that's going to press like so. And then we need the width. W-I-T-H, width. And when you're cutting the letters, you need to make sure that you cut them in reverse. Like, that is the front. That's what's going to get pressed into there. So we want to be able to read it when we're pressing. Read it when you're pressing. What do we want it to match with? That's a good question. We have that color and that one. Do we want to do that? That's kind of kooky. Or do we want to go a little bit paler? Like this one? I think maybe this one. But I want it straight edgied. Those are straight edgies. I think we're going to go straight edgies. And then we'll cut out. Are you all going to scrap? Simon says create with ECR. Pam's going. Janine and Deborah from Canada, they're going to be coming out. Is that an M? Are the M's the same? The M and the W? I feel like it is. W, there's the T. We should do WTH. What the heckin'? There's our H. WTH. What the heckin'? Can we spell heckin'? We sure can. H-E. Oh, we gotta focus though. We gotta focus on our I. Okay, so first we need the width for chat with Sassy, which we have there. And then what the heckin'? H-E-C-K. C-K. And then an E, and then the N. So we would have to cut that a couple of times. What the heckin'? Or what the chicken? What the chicken? Gaz! Hello, hello! Handcrafted by Gaz says, I won't be attending, sadly. I know. If you would just come visit, you could go too. Right? Pam says, Janine and Deborah from Canada and I are going. It's been requested that I kidnap a Delise and bring her too. Trying to figure out if it would be worth the jail time. You know it. Okay, so what the heckin'? I think we're going to do a one that says what the heckin' too, because it's hilarious. But first we got to do width. We got to do width. So we're going to put it on our little thing how we want it. And I don't need mine perfectly straight. And then you can decide if you want your high top, high-waisted H or low risers. And then we're going to cut it out of, where'd it go? We're going to cut it out of this. But we need to cut the, we want to be able to read it when it is, so we need to cut it like this. This is how it's going down. This is how it's going down. I'm sorry, Pam. Yeah, that does. Hopefully you'll get a great deal though. Hopefully. You'll get a great deal. Let's do, hold on. I wasn't sure what we were die cutting today, or I didn't know that we were die cutting today. So we're just gonna pull out little, he's dusty. Don't look. Let me dust him off. We're gonna die cut using Scout. Our Scout. The Black Scout is being discontinued. So when they're sold out, they're sold out. So if you want one that says Simon Hurley, you gotta get it before they sell out. They will still continue to sell the Scout, just in different colors. Like, I don't know, colors. Although, if they do come out with a lime green, maybe even sage, I might have to get one because, well, they'll be green. Now we're going to see if we did this right. And we did, because I can read that. Although it didn't cut through. Oh no, it did. It's enough. Yes, there's a backing to this. That's fine. We got it. Width. That says width. It sure does. So we're going to cut there. We're going to cut there. And then we're going to cut there. Maybe a little bit more. It's kind of crooked, and that's fine. Because I'm not perfect. Janice says mine is pink. Aw. Ruth, hello, hello. Okay. And because I don't want to put that way over there. Let me set it over here. Because, you know, it's sublimation, right? We can sublimate with, or we could sublimate with. Like, all of the things are still usable. So, I'm going to put my my width. You know what? I just threw away some zipper baggies. Let me pull one out of the garbage. Ooh, I went dumpster diving in my own garbage. We're going to put the letters in there. And if I ever cut more letters, and then we could do something like this and build up letters. Because why not? Okay, there's that. That's going to be sublimated. That's going to be sublimated. That's going to be, that's going to be, that's going to be. Do we want to do another one that looks like that? I think so. Do I want to fussy cut that? Why not, right? That would be a cute little patch. We're going to sublimate that. We're going to throw these little bits away and throw that away. And then we will make a big okay, and then let's die cut all the things that we want. We have all of these little scraps, and that's what we're going to use. We're going to use scraps because we can do whatever we want. I want to do this guy. I like this guy. I feel like this guy would be nice in the wood. Pooh! What? Ew! It doesn't fit. We'll cut it out of this. We'll cut that out of there. We'll do this guy. Will that fit? Those would both fit. Okay, we're gonna cut those out of there. We're gonna send those through the Gemini. Oh, we can't send them through the Gemini because I had to unplug it. That's fine. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Die cutting, we do love to die cut. This is gonna be a pretty flowery thingy. What are you guys doing today? Let me know. Are you guys crafting along? Are you doing things? Are you doing things? Okay. I don't want to you don't want to get smackered with the iPad. Gonna see about taking a nap. Yeah, get yourself some rest before Delise gets home from work. I think I should have ran it twice. Let me see if I can't cut it again. I'm having my post-travel day of rest, right? I made 2 cards. Now washing clothes. Washing. I've got some Josh Griffin stamps I'm gonna make a card with. Lining upskills are are they craps? Why are these not popping out like they need to? Being bad. It's being bad. I could have picked something better to die cut, I guess. Because it's not coming out, and that's upsetting. Adelaide finished her KCC 22 cards. Bye, Miss Pam. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, Delise has a library job that she's really enjoying. This is being... I don't know if it's being a pest because the die is so intricate. Because you saw we cut out without any trouble. My dad's birthday. Got back from, I didn't eat chocolate cake, so just had a Ben & Jerry's mint chocolate chip and a Madagascar vanilla ice cream. Aww, hedgehog holding a golf club. You know, that's, what is today, the 23rd? I think today is, let me double check, because I'm terrible. I'm terrible with things. Yeah, today is my dad's birthday, or would have been. He was born in 45 and passed away in 2017. So that's, oh my gosh. Sorry, this thing is like being super fiddly. Back away! Back away! That's what we're doing. We backed away. We did it. We stepped away from that one. Let's die cut this one. Hopefully this one will do better results. We're gonna go there. Oops. And it's funny, you gave your dad, my dad didn't play golf, but we had a stuffed hedgehog, a little toy, and the tag said Harold, and that was my dad's name, was Harold, so that's why I call all the hedgehogs Harold the hedgehog, because of that stuffy and my dad. So there's that. Oh, we already talked about this. Run it through a couple of times. Run it through. Get that pressed. No, it didn't. Again with, why are we not? I don't know what's going on. It's not working. It's not working. It's not releasing like it should. That's fine. That's fine. Tea cozies and a plushie. Aww. Stress balls. Fabulous. My dad, I don't know. He liked a lot of things. Later in life, he had this thing for ladybugs. Not sure what happened there, but yeah. I have an apron that my mom made for him downstairs that has ladybug pattern all over it. That was his cooking apron with the ladybugs. Okay, so we had, you guys, we had some issues. Our things aren't cutting out like they're supposed to. That doesn't fit there. It's fine though. It's fine. We're just not going to use those ones. Because for whatever reason, they're not cutting through the plastic. Which they'll cut through the papery ones just fine. We're going to do, let's see. Let's just do some flowers and leaves. Let's do some flowers and leaves. And we'll get those pressed on. Oh, that'll be fun. Some denim kind of flowers. Because what we're going to do is we're going to press all of these patterns and then we're going to sew them to the bag that we make later and have like a collage bag. I think it'll be fun. Apple, bag. Apple, bag. Apple, apple. I don't know. See, that one came out okay. There's that one. There's that one. See, those ones cut out all right. What's up with the other stuff? Let's put that back on there and then see about squishing. Oh, look at that. We can maybe squish those ones right there. Look at us using the things. Should I cut the other side? Is that maybe what my problem is? I don't know. We're not going to worry about it right now, though. We're going to keep going the way we're going. And we're going to try not to lose our lid. Don't lose your lid. Do, 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 do. Okay, we'll get some of these. See, look at that. Popped right out. Oh, literally. Like, literally popped right out. The plastic and all. Wonder why those... See, look at how nice that cut. Clean through the plastic. I wonder if it's because I put the tape on it and gave it more pressure. Who knows? Can we get another one? Well, we can. Look at that. Look at that. We're gonna squeeze. We're gonna squeeze all the flowers out of there. Okay, we'll cut a couple more things and then we shall. Now, see, that one didn't cut all the way through, but they pop out. Look at that. And that one's basically toast. Toast right to the garbage. Now, for these ones, I'm thinking if we gave them an orange background, because they're kind of blue, if we put these down like this and then stitch them, if we make our little pattern like this, and then we would have this little bit of orange, and then we could sew around it. I think that would be fun. These are the Sublimation paints. They look like this, and you just paint with them like normal paint on either paint paper or copy paper, and then you do the things. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut this out, and then we'll sublimate the whole thing, and it will be fun. So we're gonna put those with that. So we're gonna make a fabric piece that looks like that. We're gonna make a fabric piece that has those. We're gonna do our Chat with Sassy piece. We're gonna do our thought bubble. Should our thought bubble have a blue heart? I think so. Look at that. I think that would be really pretty. Let's put that in there. There we go. We'll do that. We'll have that little heart. We have, I don't know if I want to do, well, yeah, we can like muster up a little funky section maybe. Like a cluster of sublimation. That one is that color. What do we got rolling here? I got some more hearts hanging out over here. Cutting off all the white on this one. Might be interesting. We'll do that little heart cluster, making little fabric interests of fabric. I think we'll do that one, and then we're gonna do that one, and that one, and that one, and why not this one? And that's garbage. We have that. Okay, let's warm up. No, Miss Debbie J had some stuff to take care of today. Okay, so that's warming up. Yeah, so, I mean, I do have the Zoom open if she sneaks in later, but, yeah, her had to do the thing. Okay, and then we're gonna get our stuff put away. Oh, and we were gonna do what the heckin' too. I lost all my letters. C. Where'd the K go? K. We got the E somewhere. Oh, I taped those letters down. Where did I put those letters? Okay, here they are. We're gonna do what the heckin'. I gotta get those die cut. What do we want to die cut them out of? Wood? What the heckin' in lumber? That would be fun. WTH. What the HECK. Where's my K? I had a K. And there's my N. Oh, it's right there. Do we want what the heck IN or EN? You went quiet and so still I thought you froze. My bad. Spelling people. Do we do heck in or heck in with an EN? INEN. Jenna! Pam! Pam's taking a nap though. Okay. We'll figure that out. Un momento, please. Let's put our thingies back. What the heckin'? What the heckin'? I'm feeling two E's. I don't know. E's! Oh, and we wanted to do this guy. I really want to do that guy. And we shall do this guy. What shall we do this guy out of? We've got some great stuff. Yeah, the N is definitely gonna go there with what the heck in. Yeah, you're right. Goes like that. But do we want an E in or an I in? Heck in and in. And then I think we're going to do this through there. If we do that just right, that might be fun to do like so. Okay. Give it a little bit of sew room. I don't know. I don't know if it can only go two ways. It can go that way or it can go that way. And then do we do, I liked it. I don't know. Okay. Do we like the end that way or that way? Oh, I see why those ones cut out. I turned it the wrong way. Do you see? I cut into the glass or the plastic. I cut it the wrong way. Oh, no. What? Do you see that? Do you see that? It is not what I thought it did. Interesting. That's alright though. We'll fix it. I was gonna leave a thingy, but oh, we could put it over some greenery. We could do a double subbies. Green flowers. I don't know. Do we like that? The Z. No, the Z is more Z. The Z looks a little weird. It would be like that. I think the N is flipped over and the bottom side should be facing up, not towards the paper. These are all the cut sides. So this is how it cuts into the paper. So the N can only go this way or it can go this way. Those are my only two options because that's the blade. But I'm kind of liking it like this. But then I think it needs to be an I. Heck in. Because it's short for hecking, right? There would be a G on the end, like ing. So I think we're going to do what the heckin'. we're just gonna space those out just a little bit. And then we need to turn them over because they gotta cut into, wait, let me get my other piece. Ooh, sorry. Hold on. I gotta double check. Because I don't want to do... No, not really. I mean, I don't say it with an apostrophe. Where is chat with? Okay, so we want to read it. Hold on. Okay, so we do the W, T, H, E, C, K, I, N. What the heck in? There we go. And then if we're cutting, we need to cut into this away. Yeah. Bye, Cordelia. Thanks for popping in today. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Why is everything being all weird? Just stay put. Okay. Our little wooden sign. Okay. We're getting it. We're getting it. And we are heated up. Okay, we can put all of our dyes away. We're gonna tidy up, and then we're going to press all of these patterns into our fabric so that we could cut it out and sew them to a bag. And if y'all are interested, I can start the bag today. And then I think I'm going to do this. I think I am going to press that into that. We're going to just see how it goes. Okay, there's that. Put that there. That there. Okay. Dies everywhere. Dies. Da 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 da. Our dollar store dies, done. Those ones are done. That one is done. We have this guy who has a little baggie somewhere, but I don't know where. So we went dumpster diving again. Dumpster diving for bags. How many times is she gonna say bag? Look at that. Oh, come on. You're being ridiculous. Now why isn't it cutting out? This was such a great idea, but it's being bad. Again, we're being bad. Bad! Okay, we got that one. Okay, we got that. Whew. Come on. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna follow the lines. Figure out what the heckin' is going on here. We're gonna get it. Release, says the beast. Or is it release the beast? And the straightest one ever, and it's still being a brat. Like, come on. Come on. We almost got it. We got it. We got it. Gots to go. Have a great day, Fitz. Okay, and then we're not using the lettery letters. So we're going to put our extra letters in here. And then I'll get a littler baggie, and then I'll... Well, these are sublimation ones. I'll just keep them with the sublimation stuff. We got some letters rolling on. You guys. What the heckin' is right? Because the WT got flipped upside down. Oh, no, it didn't. No. No, it goes like this. It goes like this. And then we're just going to drop those in there. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing. You guys. Crafter chaos has ensued. Okay, we're going to put those back in there. We're going to put you over there. We're going to move our beautiful scissors out of the way. That out of the way. We're going to move these back into here. All the things. We're putting things away. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Who does that? Who puts things away? We're going to sublimate that and that. Our dies that didn't quite work, we're going to put over there. We'll probably make them work later. So there is that bag. And then there is this bag. And we should sublimate one sassy so that we can sew that on. Should we put a sassy over this piece? Well, have that behind. That might be fun. Do we want a little sassy to sew on, or do we want a medium-sized sassy to sew on? I don't think I want a baby sassy. I think I want a good size sassy. Will that fit on there? No. So close. It's alright though. I think we'll still use it. We're gonna fussy cut one of these. And then we're gonna take off the Facebook group because we're not just Facebook anymore. We're on Discord. And you can get there from our link tree. Okay. There's that. And then we're gonna put these away. If you don't have a sublimation printer and you want printed designs, you can source that out. I sourced out my unicorns. You can buy and then die cut, Cricut cut, all of the things. Okay, we're gonna set that up there, and then you want to use a high value of polyester. The better the polyester, the better. The higher the polyester, the better. You guys, the better the polyester, the better. That's a thing. That's really a thing. Okay. So this one, it's not my fave, but it'll work. And then I've got some glistening stuff. I want to try and use this stuff first. But in order to do that, we have to do some ironing. We need to iron our things, you guys. So you're going to get your little iron mat. You're going to get your parchment. Because we don't want to put our design into here. I know I have. I know I have. So we're going to set that there. We're going to iron this piece. Because it's crooked. It's not crooked. It's... Okay. Look at us. Iron. Iron it flat, you guys. Don't you harass me. Did I touch something? Maybe. Ooh, toasted. Toasted, toasted. Okay. That's nice. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then we're just going to set some pieces. Let me set this down first. Because that's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. Heavy. All right. So what we're doing is we're making things, and then we're going to cut the fabrics. We're going to cut the fabrics so that we can sew and all that fun stuff. So we just need to place all these things onto our fabric. That's gonna go with that. We're gonna sublimate that as a whole unit. We're basically gonna make a scraps bag. That's what we can do. That one's gonna go as a whole unit. Come here, you go. We're gonna make like a little cluster. Little things that we can sew into a bag, or even little clusters that you can, I think we got a little bit more room here. Like if we cut this, I know this is a weird strip, right? But if we cut it and we can put it in a junk journal or whatever, I mean, we can do all sorts of fun things with the things. Do we have another small piece that we can fit on here? Here's the chat. Oh, we need room to do some cutting though. So if we want to cut and sew. So we're going to just move that slightly. Okay, so this is going to be our thing, and then we're going to get another parchment. And I'm not going to tape. Am I going to tape everybody down? Should we tape everybody down? I feel like maybe we should. Let's tape everybody down. Tape it down. Because we don't want them shifting. We don't want them shifting. Because shifting is bad. Shifting is bad. Let's tape it down. And try not to cut your fingers while you're doing this. That would be great. Oops, I think I'm going to move that over just a little bit so we can get some area for, there we go. Tape it down. Tape it. This heat safe tape is actually not very expensive. So you can use it, you guys. Use it up. And this blue stuff that I just purchased seems to be really sticky, which is good considering we need it to stick to the fabric. The fabric of our lives. This way here, when the iron goes up and down, it's not going to move. I needed to mark which one I've started using. So that's why I have a weird piece of paper in there. So I know where. Oh no. No, no, no. No. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. Look at that. It like sticks pretty good to the fabric. I like that. Oh, were we gonna color in these voids on this one? Should we? What color do we want to put in those voids? Because if we don't color in the voids, it's gonna be... Do we want to do green? Or just leave it white? If we leave it white, we can bedazzle it. Let's bedazzle. Oh, let's bedazzle those. We're going to put that in there. It'll be fine. We're going to bedazzle it. Bedazzle the voids. Bedazzle, you could bedazzle all the boo-boos too if you make a lot of boo-boos. Just saying. Okay, I think everybody is down enough. Gloria Wolf, hello, hello. Gloria is thanking Adelaide for the card. Okay, and then there's this, and then our parchment piece so that we don't get sublimation leaking. Okay, and then we press. We got this. Prep time is probably the hardest. We'll probably have to move it up a little bit too, because there's a little chunk right there that's not gonna get pressed. I should have double checked to make sure everything fit. Prep work is probably the hardest, but once you heat it, that part, it takes a minute, literally. Takes a minute, but then it's fabulous. I don't know if that's actually a mist area. We'll find out here in a second. Okay. Oh, that's nice. A little bit of my logo didn't sublimate. Let me check this. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna turn this. I don't need to sublimate everything. I just need to do that piece and that piece. We're just gonna hold it there for a second. Oh look, it's not making it all go buzzy weird like my other camera did. Oh, that's better. 1,000, 2, 1,003, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll call it good. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to be sewing these anyways. Okay. Let us see what we have. Look at that. She's glorious. Glorious. So we did get a little bit of sublimation on this. You guys can't see it, but I can. So in the garbage it goes. Look at that. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, that's going to be a nice little strip. Look at how fun that is. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's going to be so fun. Yeah, I think we're going to bedazzle. We're going to do some bedazzling. Bedazzle! Oh, how fun is that little cluster? Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. All of our little fabric, and then we're gonna cut a little bit area, and then we, like this here, we could sew right through there. Maybe hand stitch it right to the bag we make. It's gonna be so much fun. Okay, and so we're gonna do, I'm gonna keep this little piece because that kind of tells me where that's at. So we're gonna fill this section now. The bug almost fits. This for sure will fit. We'll get that on there, and then we'll do chat. We'll iron those two pieces on, because that'll give us a little bit of room to trim. Hopefully. Hopefully. Time for some more tapey tape. Tapey tape. And then we're going to get fresh parchment. Okay. And then try not to get our fingers in there. You quit being bad. And bloop. Bloop. Hopefully that flashy is not as bad as the last one. I like our flowers. I think these are going to be fabulous. And then we're just going to make like a collage bag with other fabrics. We need a base fabric. I think we'll use you know what? I'm half tempted to go get a solid color fabric. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, how fun is that? Oh, that's pretty. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at our little fabricy bits, you guys. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's nice. That's from Abraham, so we can thank Abraham for that one. Okay, and then we're gonna iron this fabric. Or no, we've got another. This one's got some yellowy stain on it, but I think we're gonna cover it with this piece there. So we're gonna iron this, get the moisture out, get it nice and flat, so we can have a good. Oops, I don't know what I did. Yeah, I don't know what I did. I pushed a button. Don't push the buttons. This is kind of tender. Delicate. No, sensitive. There we go. I guess all those things do fit. Okay. So if you have scrap fabric, scrap sublimation bits, you can make collage bits for your crafty friends. Like if I thought some of these designs, these aren't, I don't think these are dirt enough for tea, but like if you have crafty friends that make journals, you can make them fun little gifts of fabric pieces so they can make collages and things. I did. I ironed that into a crease because I'm fabulous like that. Okay, so we have that all nice and ironed out. That's hot. So here, I got some paint or something on this because I didn't put it away. Okay. So in order, oops, piece goes with that piece, and that piece is an extra piece. We had, oh, we can make, I don't know, I gotta make those into something. Or don't, I don't know. I feel like I had more flowers than that. Here we go. We cut 3 off of the 1 and then 2 and 2. Okay, so that's all my flowers. So we want to keep our flowers in this area here. Nope. Oh my gosh, I almost messed that up. We want the pattern to press into the fabric. We want it to go this way. Could we glue? Let's glue. Let's do a tiny bit of glue. That way there we know where we have these and we're not guesstimating. It should be fine, right? Okay. We're just going to do 1 tiny dollop of glue where we want these. And I want the big flower in the center. So I'm going to put a tiny dot right there. Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty flower. And this is supposed to be orange. And then these, it's like a jean material, so it's blue. So it's going to be like orange and blue. And what kind of orange? I don't know. But look, tiny bit of glue. We're going to go right over the top of this yellow because I think it'll be fine. And then we're going to tape this, tape it down. So it doesn't shift during pressing. Okay, and then we've got a little bit of area. We'll do a little bit here and then press it. I don't want to overfill it like we did the last time. So this one, it's gonna be like so. Just leave some room for cutting, stitching, because you can always take away the fabric, but you can't add fabric. So if I find out later that I need more fabric for like sewing, you know what I mean? We can always take it away. Take it away. We'll do this little guy. and squeeze that guy in there. I think he'll fit. I think. We'll find out here real quick. I like this new tape I got. It definitely holds way better, especially on the fabric. I was having an issue with it not sticking to the fabric. Okay, press, press. Nope. Look at that. Look at that. See what we have left. Oh, we got to press our bugs, which will fit right there. We're going to definitely press those bugs. I don't know if we have enough hearts. I feel like we might have enough hearts. That might be a fun one, but I don't know. Oh, we definitely want to do our speech bubble. That guy. I don't know about those guys. We're going to do the bugs and the speech bubble, and I think we'll be done pressing. Because that guy's cute. That guy's cute. I need to do him. Ooh, look at that crispiness. Look at that. Ooh. That one had a mark in it, so that's okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I like it. I like it. Let's see what this one did. Oh yeah, look at that. That one's a good one. I like that one. And my orange was not so orange, but look it. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so nice. One of a kind. One of a kind. That'll never happen again because the orange, I made brown. I made brown is what I made. Don't worry though. It'll get used. So we're going to take this. I don't even think I didn't even put our parchment over. My bad. You guys, put the parchment over. We're going to do our bug. Let me iron that one more time because that doesn't look very flat. We're going to put our bugs right there. And we'll have to do the thought bubble on another side. So I'll have 2 more presses. We're going to put that there. We're going to press these bugs. These bugs are going to be epic. Okay, we're going to put that there. Then we're going to put this here. Guys, got to put the parchment because you can get the sublimation on the thing. Okay. Ooh, I can't wait for these bugs. These bugs are going to be epic, I think. Because this turned out, and the flowers turned out. It's going to be fun. I really like this. This could almost be like a little wallet. I like it. Maybe we'll put it as a pocket. I'll have to back it though, because it's pretty flimsy. And that's fine. We'll back it. We'll back it. Bag it up. Bag it up. Do we think we can get this out? I really want to use this. I will probably press those later if I can get them undone. see how it did. Oh, it's hot. Look at the bugs. Oh my gosh. And here, okay. So I thought I would be saving myself by using the tape, but it had sublimation on it, and so it transferred over. I particularly am not too worried about it because I'll probably sew right up to the edge. But look at those buggies. Those are really pretty. That's the Cricut infusible ink. That's really pretty. I like it. And then we're gonna check this, and we do have some sublimation on it, so we're gonna throw it out. Then we're gonna flip this. We're gonna put this here so we can get, well, since we have to do our thought bubble, we're gonna put that there. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna go ahead and press these other little bits that I had out. Thought bubble, our little heart. Yep, plenty of room, plenty of room. I feel like I want this piece, and I want another one of those, and we've got room for maybe one more, maybe that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get those pieces, and then we'll save the rest of our pieces worth saving, because we can make like a little cluster or something. Okay, that'll work. You know what? I bet you will fit right there. Just like so. A little bit more sewing room. Okay, so this will be the last of that. And then we're just gonna roll the thingy over so we don't have to hunt that down. We'll put that away. And then we'll get another piece of parchment. And pressy. Well, that's kind of slimy. And then I will go over and pick some. I feel like I want to get some green fabric as a base. I do. I want to get some green fabric. And it doesn't have to be a lot of fabric. I can get like 2 fat quarters to make the bag. Because I think it would be fun to have, like, because I have a lot of green, to bring another green in. Those ones let go of some sublimation. Look at that. You can see the blue and the green in there. Okay, let's expose it. Look at those cute. Ooh. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh, did this one do better? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh wow, I just looked at our weather and we have 82 degrees. A nice and toasty day. And this little guy, he's just for making... You guys, look it. How cute is that? Oh my goodness, I love that. Look at how cute they are. Okay, so let us do a little bit of cutting. I'm gonna go get my fabric scissors. I just wanna kind of see some things. Fabric scissors and a chunk of, oh yeah, come here you, and then you. I may not have to get fabric. I may just choose to go blue. A blue base. You guys. I have these pants that don't fit. We could. Look it. That'll be fabulous. Oops. Get out of there. Yeah, I think we'll make the bag base out of these pants. Right? Oh, it's going to be fabulous. Because I was a big girl, so there's a lot of material here. And we could do it in stripes, like this, like stripes of these sewn together. And then we could bring in some Grogu with the Mando in there. And then we will just pop in some of these fun little elements every now and then. Because if we do... If we sewed those together... Let's get this. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Because heaven knows. And then like that, we could even sublimate a little piece if we want. So we'll consider saving chunks. I probably should leave a little bit more room for like a little hem for when I sew it down. Or not. Like if we sewed these together, that would be kind of fun. And then that, I kind of like it. So yeah, I would just need to cut these two down and some of this, not a ton of this, just to have it kind of sprinkled in there, because it looks like there's 2 rows. Like I could cut it here and here, and then we would have a band. So we would maybe do our stripes horizontal. That would be cute. That would be cute. And then we'll pop in some of these, or even make like a little cluster, because we can do whatever we want. We'll figure it out. But yeah, these little bits will go into here. We're gonna probably make this little guy a pocket, or not use him on this project. Probably not on the, we can make him, yeah, we'll find him something else to hang out on. But these bugs I think will go great with this. And our little heart bubble, look at how fabulous that is. Bring in some of this orange, not this orange. And then we have all of this. Look it, that's gonna be fabulous. We're gonna do a little strip of that. And then I'll go through my other fabrics and see what we can throw in here. And then where we get the chat with Sassy. Oh, we forgot the width. How did we do that? I'll have to find where we put width. And then we'll have width. When we do chat with Sassy, we can bedazzle the letters and what the heck in, because that's hilarious. So that'll be fun. I will probably be making this on tomorrow on Two Crafty Girls. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here a minute and cut all these bits apart and get everybody ready, and then double check to see where I did with width, and get that sublimated so I can have that, and then cut my pieces so that I can just sew it together tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. So you guys don't have to wait too long to see the finished product. Look at me being thoughtful. But until then, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. And like I said, I'll be back on Friday for Two Crafty Girls at 7 p.m. Eastern. And look, we're going to save these. I'm going to straighten these up just a little bit. So we have another piece that we can sublimate, and another piece, and we're going to do that in a little chunk. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful, crafty rest of your day. And we will see you right back here tomorrow night. Until then, bye-bye. bye.